The most powerful, fastest cars in the world, which are monsters among cars. And today we will tell you from such. You are on Top 5 video channel and this is the top 10 fastest cars in the world. The Evija is an electric hypercar developed with support from Williams Advanced Engineering, which supplied the powertrain for Formula E electric cars. Lotuses have never been more powerful. Each wheel has its own 500 horsepower electric motor with a compact planetary gearbox, and the combined output of the power plant 2000 horsepower. The company still calls the dynamic indicators calculated. The tests are still ahead. From a standstill to 100 km per hour, Evija should fire in less than 3 seconds, and acceleration to 300 km per hour will keep within 9 seconds. The electric car will have excellent elasticity. Acceleration from 100 to 200 km per hour will also take less than 3 seconds. Estimated maximum speed 320 km per hour. The hypercars will be assembled at the company's headquarters in Devel. The order can be placed now. Lotus Evija will cost £1.7 million. Mercedes-AMG has named the concept Project One, suggesting that some changes will be made to the concept when the 275 cars planned for production are handed over to customers. But despite the usual futuristic moments for concepts, Project One looks quite ready for production. Huge air intakes at the front, an additional roof gill and a huge exhaust pipe in the center of the rear bumper clearly hint that the sports car will turn out to be truly wild. The batteries in the hybrid are the same as in Formula One, only larger ones have been installed to increase the electric range and make the Project One more civilian. Of course, even with this amount of batteries, the Chevrolet Bolt will travel a much greater distance, but even that performance is very good for a hypercar. The declared top speed is 350 km per hour, and the acceleration from 0 to 200 km per hour is less than 6 seconds, which is at least half a second faster than the Bugatti Chiron. The car with a staggering 1,874 horsepower, the firstborn of automobili Pininfarina, has earned the name of the founder of the legendary coach builder, Battista, Pininfarina. This space car has 4 hearts, 4 electric motors, 1 for each wheel. The company claims that the Battista can reach a top speed of 350 km per hour and accelerate to 100 in less than 2 seconds. Acceleration to 300 km per hour takes less than 12 seconds. A full charge of the battery provides a range of approximately 450 km. Moreover, the Croatian company Remits is responsible for the batteries. The Aria FXE has 720 horsepower on a V8 engine, and there are 2 induction motors for an additional 540 horsepower. This results in a total output of approximately 1,150 horsepower. Plus, a 10 kWh lithium-ion battery pack is installed. It is claimed that the FXE will be able to accelerate from standstill to 96 km per hour in 2.7 seconds, and the top speed will be 337 km per hour. The Japanese electric hypercar Aspark Owl went through several stages on the way to the series, from a test prototype and a pre-production sample in 2017 to an upgraded version in 2018. At the same time, the output increased to 1,166 horsepower. But, as it turned out, even these were inconclusive figures. The total power of the electric motors has been raised to 2,012 horsepower. The developers brought the final version to the Dubai Auto Show. The authors of the hypercar declare acceleration from 0 to 97 km per hour in 1.69 seconds. In addition, acceleration from 0 to 300 km per hour takes 10.6 seconds, and the top speed of the Aspark Owl coupe is now 400 km per hour. The Swedish company Koenigsegg was famous for its 2-seater supercars, which vied for the title of the fastest cars in the world, but its founder Christian von Koenigsegg decided to continue developing the brand in a new direction. A 4-seater Gemera will appear in the model range of the brand, which will be able to boast of a record for such cars' dynamics. Acceleration to 100 km per hour takes 1.9 seconds, the maximum speed is 400 km per hour. As a result, the TFG engine weighs just 70 kilograms and produces an impressive 608 horsepower. In addition, Gemera has 3 electric motors. Alexander Selepanov, who previously headed the design team of the Korean brand Genesis, and before that worked on the appearance of the Bugatti Chiron coupe, had a hand in the look of the Koenigsegg Gemera hypercar. Gemera reaches 4,975 mm in length, and 1988 and 1,295 mm in width and height. Its curb weight is 1850 kg. McLaren has unveiled a 3-seater Speedtail hypercar. The car is billed as the most aerodynamically efficient McLaren, although no drag coefficient is given. A carbon fiber droplet with a length of 5,137 mm with a hybrid power plant of 1,050 horsepower develops a maximum speed of 403 km per hour. As promised, the record for the McLaren brand is surpassed. The dry weight of the model is 1,430 kg. Earlier, according to insider data, the acceleration rate from 0 to 100 allegedly in 2 seconds emerged, but the company does not indicate this parameter in the release, but it gives the acceleration time from 0 to 300 km per hour 12.8 seconds. By comparison, the McLaren P1 hybrid supercar completed in 16.5 seconds. The coupe has a 2-seater saloon in which the seats are arranged one after the other. The hybrid power plant includes a 2.9-liter V8 petrol biturbo engine. Each of the front wheels has its own individually controlled electric motor. The total output reaches 1,250 horsepower. Up to 100 all-wheel drive Czinger with a curb weight of 1,250 kg accelerates in just 1.9 seconds. However, the Californians decided not to stop there. As follows from the official data, it takes only 15 seconds for the hybrid to throw up to 300 km per hour and then completely stop, and it takes 29 seconds for the hybrid to accelerate to 400 km per hour and decelerate to 0. The maximum speed reaches 432 km per hour. 532 km per hour. This is the maximum speed of the newest Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. In any case, such figures are shown by the simulation, taking into account the aerodynamic characteristics and power of the megacar. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute is equipped with the same 5-liter 1,625 horsepower V8 as the regular Jesko, but the speed modification has a significantly redesigned aerodynamic body kit, a lengthened rear end and a retuned suspension. In total, 125 copies of the model will be built, but it is not yet clear how many of them will be Absolute. Customers have just opened access to the configurator, although the entire edition was sold on pre-orders a year ago. The engine is said to deliver more than 5,000 horsepower, giving the Devel 16 an acceleration from 0 to 100 in 1.8 seconds and an estimated top speed of over 500 km per hour. In addition to the version with the top-end V16, 2 more motors were adapted for the car. The initial version was a version with a V8 of 2,000 horsepower, priced from $1.6 million, and for the racing modification of a supercar, the engine power was raised to 3,000 horsepower, from $1.87 million. The most extreme 5,000 horsepower version was intended only for the track, and its price will be at least $2.2 million.